I'm off to Scarborough. Just packing the boot up. I'll see you there. Did you say sometimes you can see dolphins here? Yeah. Hi.
You're coming with us?
To me, to you, friend, and we counted 137.
Wow.
Just in this bay. Motorhomes and
just in this
campervans.
bit. Hi, so I've arrived in Scarborough. I'm staying with family and I'm going to meet Colin later on today, and we're going to take you for a little walk from North Bay to South Bay along the seafront, show you where the motorhomes park, and maybe some surprises in there, we'll see. So I've just met up with Colin and we've just parked up in North Street car park, which is just behind the casino. We're going to head down to North Bay, P-Zone Park area, show you around there, and then round to South Bay, so we'll catch you there. So we've arrived at North Bay, just up on the cliffs. We're going to take you down to the bay in a minute. Just wanted to point out to you that that's Scarborough Castle up there on the hill. We're going to walk around Marine Drive in a bit so you'll get a better view of it. And over there is the North Bay, which we're going to head down there for you. And in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but that's them pyramids, the Sea Life Centre. Come on, Colin, let's go.
This way.
Which way? Oh. I don't know, I've never come down this way before. I've always gone the long way around. So that building over there, Colin, that used to be called the Corner Craft, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
And what is it now?
There's flats, shops underneath.
And they're like these upmarket flats, aren't they? They charge quite a lot of money for them. Yeah.
A lot of money, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they were building them.
Those were built roughly 10 to 15 years ago, I think now, something like that.
Interesting. You can see this is the entrance here to the open air theatre. And just across the road, over there, that sign there says P-Zone Park. And that's like a walk you can go around. We used to do like evening walks, didn't we, in P-Zone?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I don't know if they still do.
yeah, it still does. It was a lot better in the day when they used to have the lights all the summer, all the way around there. It was a lot better then. There was boating there and the naval warfare aircraft in there.
So they do like boat rides and things as well?
Yeah, in there, yeah.
Yeah, and you can like walk around, it's like a nature walk, isn't it? And you've got ducks and things. Britain's biggest miniature railway. Is that like an adventure park thing behind it? See like the climbing frame?
Small one, yeah, he'll be waving here. Yeah, that's the old...
There's the driver.
Water splashes over there.
Yeah, hi!
You're coming with us?
No, not today, sorry. Very friendly service, and can't take Colin anywhere. We just walked past, he's having a full conversation. Anyway, I gave him a sticker. So when do you actually run these? Is it just seasonal or?
Right through. So we'll be running right up to Christmas for the Santa trains, and then after that we'll be shutting the railway down for about 6 weeks or so until February half term, and then we start all over again. When we shut down, that's when we get most of the maintenance done on the track and the locomotives and rollers.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Thank you very much, you've been a great help, thank you.
My pleasure.
We've even got a little shop here. And there's a ticket office. That's what the open air theatre looks like. Hang on, what's going on over here? And there he goes. Oh, we've got the... to the open air theatre, and over there is where they have the stage. I think sometimes this is seating, it may be standing, I'm not sure, and the same again with this area, I'm not sure, but you have all, depending on where you go in, they've got all different colour codes. They've got green, orange, red on the top there. So I know you've got to get your tickets in early if you want to come to it, but I've never really fancied it because it's not undercover. And it always rains in Scarborough.
It wouldn't be the open air theatre if it was undercover.
So we've got a couple of open top buses there. That one's going to the Sea Life Centre, and it says that they run every 15 minutes. Yeah, this is what we said used to be the Corner Calf, isn't it?
Which was a theatre as well, not just a cafe. We used to get summer shows on here.
Yeah. Colin's been around Scarborough a lot longer than what I ever was. He knows a lot more history than me.
Funnily enough, when I worked in here once, I found an old script
Yeah.
from one of the summer shows. And they even had wrote on this script in one part, "To me, to you, to me, to you." Guess who that was?
Scarborough North Bay Beach. Tell you what though, if you did have one of them, no wonder they're high priced. Look at the view they've got though.
I know.
Heading round here, around the other side to South Bay. The castle overlooks both bays. Scarborough has always been proud of its magnificent promenade, which now stretches over 3 miles from Scarborough Mills to the south of the spa. The promenade, I thought it started from the North Bay.
Well, that's more the promenade along there, right to Scarborough Mills, of course.
So
right
Scarborough
down there.
Mills is right over there,
Yeah,
and that's where the promenade starts.
yeah.
So all along.
It didn't used to go right around there till about 1965-ish.
Yeah.
There used to be what they called an island there, which was always called Monkey Island.
Danger from heavy seas here because it does come up the water. When the tide comes in, it does actually come up and over the barriers. So what I'll show you in a minute is over there they've had some sea defence put in. Another fish and chip shop, Oasis Cafe. And as you can see, all the campervans, motorhomes parking up here. I don't know if you can see, but we will show you as we go around. There is more all the way around.
Yeah, I was down here a month ago and with a friend, and we counted 137.
Wow.
Just in this bay.
Just in this
campervans.
bit, 137 campervans, motorhomes.
And another 50 or so around the south side.
Wow. So I'm sat here with my new friend,
Freddie.
Freddie. Doesn't say much though.
No, not a lot.
Freddie Gilroy.
There you go.
1921 to 2008. He was born in South Hetton, County Durham. And he was the son of a miner at the local colliery. Did you say sometimes you can see dolphins here?
Oh yeah.
Whereabouts then?
Usually out there. It's a bit choppy today, so I don't know, we'll see.
Where they had to build the sea defences I was talking about earlier. This continues all the way around because it does come up quite high. And I remember as a kid, it used to come up as you were driving past and you used to get like your car soaked.
Oh, right across the road, yeah.
Yeah, so they needed to do this. If you come down here, these plaques start around where we are now and they give you information about the history. So this is where you can park all along here as well. Yeah, the council are quite happy for you to park down here as long as you leave it in the state that you found it. As well as having a nice view of the castle there. There's the toilets. And this is where the Elson point is in the water point as well. Cool round it. Oh look, there you go. There's the pyramids over there. So I'll just show you quickly where we were. So you've got Sea Life Centre, the flats, and there the chalets in between. We was up near there, up round there showing you some other things, and we've just walked right along here. to where we are now. Apparently that little cave there is called Hairy Bob's Cave. So no, I'm not sure why it's called Hairy Bob's Cave. Are you?
Yeah, one theory is just a rocket came down from there, and when they were building the marine drive, they just had a hole in it, so they made it a bit bigger and used it to get out of the rain. But that's
Hairy Bob.
That's one story. Well, maybe his name was Bob and he was hairy. You know.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Actually, you can read some of these this side better than you can the other. In 1912, a secret wireless station was opened in Scarborough. During World War II, it listened to German naval signals, which were then decoded at Bletchley Park. It played a key role in the sinking of the battleship Bismarck in 1941 as part of GCHQ. Is believed to be the world's longest serving listening station. There we go. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've read this before.
Oh, Nicholas has read it.
But the wireless station, you can't see it. It's too...
You won't be able to see with this camera anyway, but you see what sort of direction it is.
From up there at the cricket ground and looking that way, you would see the wireless station on top of Road Road.
Right, so over that way somewhere.
Yeah, about 3 miles over there.
Yeah. However, we're just talking about Boxing Day. Every year, the firemen and the fishermen play a game of football on the beach, don't they?
Yeah,
and I've actually seen it where they throw each other in the water and things like that. It's quite fun. It's a bit of a laugh, friendly game, isn't it?
Sort of, yeah.
But what's the history behind that then, Colin?
I have no idea. They were obviously a challenge way back. They've always done it as long as I've been around, so no idea.
So that's quite interesting to know. If you're ever around here over Christmas. She says on Boxing Day 1893, a fisherman versus fireman football match was played to raise money for the families of the fishermen who had recently been lost at sea in hurricane winds. The tradition continues each year with a fun football match on South Bay Beach, a raft race in the harbour, raising money for local charities. So if you come here and stand here, which is just next to the fun fair and the toll gate, a toll house, on a good day, more probably when it's not so choppy, you might see dolphins. Lee found a whippy and look what happened to him. You alright there, Lee? There's the harbour. There's quite a few arcades along here and little shacks selling all sorts from candy floss, sweets, seafood, hot dogs, as you would imagine in a seaside town. It's got quite a long promenade though, hasn't it?
This is the foreshore.
Well, foreshore. Still part of the promenade though. This is where you can get you can ride on a speedboat from here, which I've done before, which is quite fun. Looks like one's just getting ready there. They do like fishing trips as well. You see this fish and chip shop here on the corner called Bamford's Cafe. Well, that used to be called Scott's Corner, and I used to work there. My first proper job when I was 13 years old, which now you're not allowed to down here. You have to be at least 16 to get a job. And then as you can see, you've got like the Sandside Penny Arcade over there. You've got the Bethel Mission Chapel there as well. And then you've got Princess Cafe just over there. I did work there one season. And next to that is the Newcastle Packet.
That was used
Should we go across the road? Should we cross?
in that programme when the fellow that
Let's
wrote,
cross.
fellow that wrote Benidorm and did the Scarborough programme.
Oh yeah.
That's the pub they used to use in that.
Oh right, okay. So there's Princess Cafe where I worked to watch this hill because clouds come flying down the mint to beat. But this is a Newcastle packet, which is as it was a local for me when I used to live around here. It was one of my main pubs. It's got karaoke on most nights. And I used to do a bit of karaoke while I was in there. This bar has been here for years, the Harbour Bar. That's I used to go there when I was a kid as well. Sells ice creams and other bits and bobs. You can sit inside or take away. Scarborough Lifeboat House over there, the Lord Nelson pub. It's another, has live entertainment and karaoke on. So you've got some like souvenir shop. Yeah, there's a couple of these along the seafront. Plenty to choose from. And just over there, on the beach here, is where they were talking about earlier, the fishermen and the firemen have their yearly Boxing Day football match. And that there is a horror house, horror tower it's called, or terror tower. Yeah. No, you walk in it. You go in it, you walk in it.
Oh dear, don't
Yeah.
train anymore.
That's what I've never been to train. You walk round it, and then as you come out, someone chases you. We were chased out with a man with an axe, but you don't realise you're coming out into the street. So you run out in the street like, ah! And this shop is really cool. I need to go look in here. It's very cool.
This used to be old part of St Thomas's Hospital.
Oh look, there's your friend.
Free elf.
I think I've surprised him. Colin's looking at the guns. Who's that? Who was it?
Looks like it's supposed to be John Wayne.
Some pretty things in here, definitely. Oh, look at all these. These are nice.
Good stuff, isn't it?
You see this Ouija board here, and there's another one as well, which is just here. Just talking to the guy here. Do you work here or do you own it?
I work here, I don't know.
It works here. This used to be a hospital, this shop, and we're actually stood in the morgue right now, and that's why there's two Ouija boards in here.
There's more.
There's more.
Yeah.
There's more. It's going to show me what they all are. So where were they? Oh, there's one down there.
There.
Oh God, yeah.
They're designed by Starks as well.
Wow. A lovely shop that we've just been round. So, and it's called the ancient warrior, but it just looks like it's got an eye missing, but it's actually the sword.
And all the top, all this was all part of the St Thomas's Hospital back in the day.
So this was St Thomas's Hospital back in the day, Colin tells me. And it's got a for sale sign on it, but it's just been sold. Someone's bought it. I don't know what they're doing with it yet. They've no idea. It could take years to change it. That comes in the summer, doesn't it? That big wheel up there only comes in the summer.
Oh yeah,
It's not there all year round, is it?
Take it down probably. We're going down probably in a month or so probably.
And then that road there leads you back up to the town. And
That's the town hall there.
that's the town hall up there. And that is the Grand Hotel, if you've ever seen that advertised anywhere on anyone else's vlogs. There's the gardens. Toilets at this end. We need them. I think they're 40p. This is the main Olympia, which has got bowling, 10-pin bowling, and pool tables, lots of games. So single fare up there is £1.30. This is the Times. And children under 5 are free if you're wanting to get a tram up to the top.
Penny to go there.
A penny. Back in the day.
Back in good old days.
Back in the day. That's Spa Bridge, just up there. Across this from South Cliff, which is up there into the town. And they do have some more trams there, but they don't work anymore, do they, trams?
Yeah.
Well, they do? I thought they'd stop working.
No.
Right, okay, so you've got two lots of trams. Then one's there.
There's all set over there as well. Look.
Oh, right.
Past that.
Is a whole building called it, or is it just this bit? Or?
Well, there's different things, yeah. There's ocean room on there. This is the main hall here. This is the grand hall, this one.
That Farrier's Westbound Restaurant, is that the same one that's up near Caton as well?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. They have concerts on here and things like that, don't they? And, play like a theatre as well.
There's all sorts in here. They used to have exhibition nights, snooker and things like that, darts finals, all sorts in here.
And yeah, they have like when you get the like little shows and that, don't they, as well?
There's some big shows here.
Yeah.
Did
you watch a pantomime here once?
The Hollies are coming, like.
Oh, right.
Big group from the 60s.
The Hollies are coming.
There's the theatre up there where they always have the Christmas pantomime.
That's what I was going to say. We come to pantomime here, didn't we?
That's supposed to be haunted, isn't it? They have the band on here. It's a concert hall there.
Oh, yeah. So the band goes in this bit here, and then
Scarborough Orchestra go in there.
oh, cool.
They've done that for them for as long as I can remember. They're quite good, actually.
That's where the orchestra sit. And because it's open, you can hear it through the gardens at the top as well.
The promenade lounge downstairs and the ocean rooms upstairs.
Ocean room and promenade lounge.
And the other lift there goes up.
Ah, they have a lift at the end. Which way are we going
That
then?
takes you up to the prom up top.
Which way are we
We
going?
can go this way and through gardens.
Let's do that then. And here we are.
Ocean room.
That's the ocean room. Oh, I remember that. For parties, yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head back to the car, through town, and then I'll just catch you tomorrow, whatever I'm doing. Actually no, it'll be 2 days time, but it'll still be on this vlog. So hopefully you'll see Colin with his van next time.
I'll see thee.
On the Sunday, I met up with my sister and we went on the Regal Lady, which used to be a boat that went out to sea, but now sits in the harbour as a bar in itself. What's going on?
No big deal. What would I pay to spend the day on the sand? Ask all my questions and you need more way. He truly feels and not the words.
Every day here in Scarborough. It's very nice for you to support us and turn up. Excellent. I'm going to hand you over now to the Reverend Richard Walker.
Thank you, Russ. Welcome. What a lovely day to have this service on. It's not always like this, is it? I have to say. But nice to be able to do it in such a beautiful setting and great weather. We'll not get you singing unless we get to the national anthem, if you understand me. So,
They shall grow not old as we who are grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Well, hello, and I'm back.
Actually, you're not. I'm back.
Very
Because
true.
I'm the one that's been away.
Yeah.
So I decided to go up and see family in Scarborough. Lee was busy doing something else, so I thought, what a great opportunity to take you with me. And I've just always wanted to do the full length of the promenade from North Bay to South Bay. So I had my opportunity the other weekend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you couldn't be with me.
No, it was great.
So you
However,
had to
if I
cope with-
remember looking back through it, I think I turned into a cow.
Bull.
A bull, was it? Well, that's all right.
No,
a
bull.
That's all right.
No,
But,
we
yeah.
had Colin instead.
yeah, Colin instead.
Yeah.
So, but you can't get rid of me that quick, so I will be back on the next one.
Yeah.
And the next one will be a talk really on our travels, because we are
An
travelling to
update.
Europe
Yeah,
soon.
we've got lots to plan, ready to go. So we're not going
Yeah.
away this weekend. We've got lots to sort out ready for Europe. So because we're not going away, we're not going to be doing a travel vlog, but we have lots to update you on.
Yes,
So
and lots to do ourselves before we hit the tunnel, and on with our travels,
Yeah, European travels.
European travels. So as always, we'd like to say thank you to each and every one of you that subscribe to the channel. It does mean absolutely everything to us, and
Thanks for watching.
thanks for watching.
See ya.
Bye.